always excuse over safety to prioritize Invictus games puts Harry in dilemma as worshipping a lie. According to the top police officer who safeguarded Harry and his mother, traveling to Britain for his grandfather's burial service would have been safer than going to Holland for the Invictus Games in a week. Former Met Inspector Ken Worf, who served as the protection officer for Princess Diana, Prince William, and Prince Harry, has said that Invictus ties to the military and former soldiers, common targets for terrorists including ISIS extremists, means the risk to them and Harry is arguably greater there than in London for Prince Philip's Thanksgiving service on March 29. Ken Worf told, "I'm baffled about why Harry thinks he would be safer in the Netherlands than in the UK. He would have travelled to his grandfather's memorial service with his brother or father and received protection from the Met. It's not like he would have been turning up at Westminster Abbey on a bike." He added, "The Dutch police will be doing their own security assessments and liaising with Harry's private security. But my view it is more of a risk to go to Holland to support a charity with a military link than coming to London last week." Mr. Worf said that nobody is stopping Harry bringing his own security to the UK, although they would not be able to carry guns. He also said he believed the Met and the government would meet him halfway and provide a liaison officer to talk through any risks, but said the British authorities were quite right to take a stand against him. "Harry wants everything to be the way it was before he left for America," he said. When with the royal family, he would be protected by armed guards, the veteran royal protection officer noted, but not if he chose to go out with his friends to the pub in the evening. Meanwhile, another expert claims that Meghan and Harry have lost their relevancy since moving to the United States and relinquishing their royal duties. Pauline McLaren, Professor of Marketing and Consumer Research at Royal Holloway, University of London, has now claimed that Harkles need to really top up their associations with royalty. She described how they really are nobodies in the US without the royal family label, which will cause them issues in their new home where they're trying to establish themselves. Their high profile across the Atlantic, Professor McLaren claimed, is really because of their titles and their associations with British royalty. She told, "But the high profile is really because of their titles and their associations with British royalty." The author of Royal Fever described how the Sussexes' new image across the pond would have to be axed in order to slot back into UK royal life. "This is something neither Harkles, nor the firm, are likely to want," Professor McLaren claimed. She told that it's hard to envision a split timetable and I can't see that working. Professor McLaren, responding to claims that the Sussexes could reintegrate themselves into the senior royal family if the Prince of Wales takes the throne, denied the notion of Prince Charles reintegrating them into his slimmed-down monarchy. "I don't believe there's a chance they'd return to the royal fold," she remarked. "They would definitely have to significantly alter their branding in order to do this." She added, "There is no indication that anyone would want this on either side." Besides, Professor McLaren's co-author, Professor Sally Ottens, has also called the continued use of the Sussex title meaningless for a US audience. She told, "If you're not involved in the royal family, and you can't use the HRH, and the Queen has said to you, fine, if you don't want to be involved, you're not involved. What does it mean? It's a nickname you give yourself."